Good morning, welcome back. It is Monday, and of course that means Mailbag Monday, where we're going to look at 20 random NASCAR hero cards from a Facebook pickup from about 2 months ago, or so, give or take. I really need to look when I got that, so that way I can say, hey, it was back in July, August, or whenever. But before we do that, big shout out, big congratulations to my wife, who got her first ever top 10 finish in a feature race at the Indianapolis Speedrome this past Friday night. All my videos for the channel have been pre-recorded. I did those on Thursday night or Friday morning prior to this weekend because we were going to be at the track a lot for all the racing activities on Friday plus all day Saturday. So she ended up starting 19th or 20th in the feature. In her feature, there were two, and came home a strong 7th. Avoided a lot of wrecks, and if I remember to, I'll drop the link down in the comments if you want to go back and check that video out. So anyway, excuse me, off to our 20 hero cards, because that's what you came to see. So we'll start in 20-something. Looks like 2010. Donnie Neuenberger. And I remember him driving the 52, but I don't remember him driving the 31. There's a good look at Donnie. Not sure what team that is, but nonetheless. Up next from, looks like 2022. Of course, he had an abbreviated season, Kurt Busch, because of injury. But I think he was obviously going to be in the playoffs, and I think he would have had a strong playoffs. I feel he probably would have went to the round of 8. Up next from 2020, his brother Kyle. So I believe this is the Xfinity Series car. But no, it's not. It's the Cup Series car, because I see it right there on his uniform. Then up next, this is a dirt track card from a driver that's got a lot of Cup and Xfinity experience. Not sure when this is from, but Herman the German, Kenny Wallace. Very nice. This next one, driver recently had a birthday we talked about here on the channel. And it looks like this is from 1999, because it talks about his 1998 season. Mr. Andy Santerre. There it is, Ray Bestis Rookie of the Year for 1998. The Monroe muffler and brakes car. There's the back of it. Tried to get it kind of squared away. Trying to look at the names here. I don't see any names there on the left that really stand out as anybody that we would know of today. Up next is another one of these cool shaped ones from 1996. Again, in the shape of a car battery. This is Bill Sedgwick. He's a West Series driver for a long time. So we'll zoom in here. Gives you a little bit of information about the team. And then there is the schedule, which is going to give us all a headache to try to read. This next one is really cool, from 1999. It's his 300th career Busch Series start, Elton Sawyer. Of course, Elton now works as a NASCAR official. Talks about all the different Lysol products. And there's the car owners. Wes Ward was the crew chief, Roush Engines. Patty Moise is his wife, still is to this day. 2004, we go to in the Cup Series, Smoke, Tony Stewart. Of course, at this time, he'd only won one Cup Series championship. He'd have two more that would follow, one in 2005 and one in 2011. This next one's a little bit of a smaller card. And it looks like it's from, doesn't give me a year, but I think it's late 90s. Boris Said with the Federated Auto Parts Truck Series card. So we'll just kind of scroll slowly here so you can pause, and it gives you all his career highlights there up to that point. Never heard of this next driver. I've probably heard of him, but since I don't follow sprint car racing, looks like this might be from 2020. Logan Shirthart. Not sure if I said that name right. But World of Outlaws, sprint car, Wing 360s, whatever. Not sure what series that is. But I'm sure there's a few of you that might have heard of him. This next one's a pretty cool one from, is this, not sure if this is from this year or last year. Looks like this is from 2023. Kyle Sieg, brother of Ryan Sieg. He's had a pretty quiet season this year. Had a couple top 10 finishes, and him, like his brother, I think if they could just get some funding, they'd do some really, really good things. We have another one from 2023. Speedy Cash, and these are the ones that have a matte finish. Zane Smith, Truck Series champion for Front Row Motorsports. This has got to be from 1997. Dennis Setzer, driving for Richard Petty's, one of his Busch Series teams. Let's see here. Yeah, Ridling Motorsports. Richard Petty was one of the owners. Fan club. There's a little bit of information. Up next, I think this is 1994. Yeah, 1994. Final season that Brett Bodine drove for Kenny Bernstein's team. Of course, at the end of this season, at the end of 94, Brett would go on to Junior Johnson's team, later buy that team. In 1995, Olive Garden jumped on Dave Marcus' car. Of course, Dave ran blue cars for many, many years, so this was a little different, seeing him in the Olive Garden restaurant car. I like how they have the back of it done up like a restaurant menu there, or maybe like a design of a restaurant menu, so that's pretty cool. We have a couple, couple more to go. 2007 brings us Jamie McMurray in Roush Racing. All sorts of Irwin industrial tools there. Now these next two are the same driver, but they're around the same time. So it looks like I think this is 1995. Bobby Hillen with the Moroso Racing Team. And this is the FINA card. And then the next one is the Lance Snacks car. Of course, he's still sponsored by FINA, but they were just a strong associate. So I liked how they did that. They had the two different views of the car. A couple more here. Let's see here, 2002. Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer, driving for Chip Ganassi. Target Dodge. And then our final one, we've already seen one. No, we haven't. This I thought this was the other guy, but it's not. 1995. Short-lived in this team was Loy Allen Jr. I think he only made 5 starts. There's the crest, the memorial crest for the 4 people killed in the plane crash on April 1st, 93. So you have Alan Quickie, Mark Brooks, who is the son of Hooters CEO. I can't think of his name. Was it Brooks was the last name, but I can't think of his name. But he was the son of the CEO. Charlie Campbell was the pilot, and Dan Duncan was another Hooters CEO. So that talks about the Hooters racing team. And there's a little bit about Loy and the team. So there you have it. Mailbox Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I say, if I remember, I'll put the link below to the wife's feature race from Friday night. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Really, really do appreciate it. And we will see you at noon for Fast Packs.